Okay, I saw this story and I thought it was kind of interesting. Disney receives, it's about that woke movie. Well, they call it a woke movie, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It's coming out next year sometime. The star has said some controversial things. Um, yeah, let's have a look. Disney receives 30 million in tax relief from the government for making the live action show. This live action Snow White remake at Pinewood Studios on location across Britain. Okay, so the taxpayer is going to pay 30 million towards this film, and I guess the idea is to stimulate the economy or something. I'm sure their idea is that they'll get 30 million back plus more back into the economy because Disney is going to spend all this money on hiring people, on services, on employees, and on a lot of things, and a lot of things. Because I honestly think this film's gonna lose a lot of money. So 30 million seems like a lot to put in this film. I mean, before they gave out the money, then maybe they should have just checked what kind of film it was. But okay. Even the Hollywood actress playing the title role has described the upcoming live-action Snow White remake as politically correct. Okay. The son of the director of the 1937 Disney original has also branded it woke over the replacement of the famous Seven Dwarfs with a group of multi-ethnic magical companions. Okay, they're calling it magical companions, not calling them dwarfs anymore. Alright. Now I can reveal the film has effectively cost the UK taxpayers 30 million on account of tax breaks filming at Pinewood Studios in Buckinghamshire and on location across Britain. So, I must have done a lot of the filming there. The Pinewood, I think that was one of the Hammer Horror studios. They did a lot of the films like Dracula. Um, yeah, and some other films that I don't know. The vast figure awarded under a lucrative tax credit scheme designed to boost the British film industry, so it is going to help, would have been enough to buy 30 MRI scanners. I guess that looks into your body. Okay, you all pay for more than 7,600 hip replacements. Okay, that's a lot of hips. To be released next March, Snow White is Walt Disney's latest action remaking of the 20th century classic animation written for modern audiences. Okay, I would say that if you don't like the film, I heard they're going to release the original film on 4K Blu-ray in a couple of months. I don't know when, maybe who knows. But you can always watch that film. Um, I don't want to like judge this film before it comes out, but whatever, because who knows? Maybe it's great. I don't think it's gonna be great, but maybe it's great. Um, I have a bad feeling you will lose a lot of money, and the taxpayer is gonna be out 30 million. But we'll see how good this film is when it comes out. Let's wait and see. Yeah. There are the seven magical companions. I think he is a small person, though a dwarf. And yeah, even Hollywood actress Rachel Zangler, pictured who is playing the title role, has described it. Yeah, okay, we read that part. Pirate Studios. Ansur Khanna, I don't know how to say that, plays the huntsman, and Andrew Burnap is Jonathan, a new character who replaces Prince Charming from the original movie. So there's no Prince Charming. It's really changed the story. I mean, can you even call it Snow White anymore? However, its production has been beset with controversy, with Zenga, a Latin actress of Cuban descent, saying in a now deleted tweet that she was not bleaching my skin for the role. Oh, yeah, so it's called Snow White. So you have white skin. She's saying not bleaching my skin for the role. I think it's meant to be a joke, but it seems like she's just very charged racially. She's trying to make it into a big race thing. Well, meanwhile, Disney announced that magical creatures would replace the seven dwarfs to avoid reinforcing stereotypes after the Game of Thrones actor Dinklage criticized the effing backward story last year. Yeah, Dinklage, I don't know what he's doing. I think a lot of people are angry that he's putting small people out of business because he's stopping them from playing the roles of those dwarfs. Um, yeah, it's weird. I feel like he's almost stopped himself from playing roles as well. Addressing criticism that the film was trying to be politically correct, Zingler said the story needed refreshing. I don't think it needs refreshing. It's like a classic. It's meant to be a classic. I mean, if you want to make a story that's woke, then just make a story that's woke. Don't like hijack something that everybody loves and try to destroy it in a way. It's like they're taking everything people like and just making it horrible. But the way they do it is they force these social issues, talk about these social issues in the film, but they force it too much. They need to just number one thing needs to be the story. Then you can put whatever else you want into the story. Addressing or how production costs. Meanwhile, Disney's now announced that address criticism the film was trying to politically correct. Zangler said the story needed a refreshing. People are making these jokes about Oz being the PC Snow White. Yeah, it's because it needed that, she said. Um, just don't make it if you needed it. Just don't make that film then. I mean, just make another film. The summer images from the production show the troop, a mix of genders, ethnicities, and heights, strangling across the Buckinghamshire meadow. It prompted David Hand, whose father directed the original animated Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, to brand the changes insulting and woke. Okay, then he doesn't like it, claiming that both his father and Walt Disney himself would be turning in their graves. Yeah, it's gonna lose a lot of money. Okay, Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman's gonna be in the movie. That's nice. I guess they're gonna be friends in this movie. You know, she won't be a villain or a bad guy, or maybe she'll be a bad guy and she turns into a good guy because Snow White helped her see errors, and the women try to work together. But in originally, all the men were trying to separate them apart or make them hate each other or something like that. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, there's original artwork or something for the movie. I don't think this scene was in the movie. This is just some promotional thing. Okay. The finances of the blockbuster movies are usually a close guarded secret, but those filmed in the UK are an exception. Okay. They benefit from the government's film tax relief scheme, which gives studios a cash reimbursement of up to 20% of the money spent in the UK, provided it represents at least 10% of the production's total costs. I don't know why Disney investors in the company are not just going crazy saying, "What are you doing?" I mean, the stock's already down about 60 or 80%. Why are you making these movies so bad? It's You can't have just forgotten how to write movies anymore. I mean, they were doing it for years, decades before. Good movies. Um, I saw there's a writer's strike now, and they all, they want better pay or whatever they want. Well, you guys write as you can't write that good these days. So why are we gonna have to pay you more? It's just crazy. Okay. In order to do so, international studios set up a separate companies and filing accounts showing everything from staff numbers to amount of tax relief they receive. Snow White was made by Disney's UK subsidiary Hidden Heart Productions, whose recently filed accounts show that over 3 years to July last year, Disney spent 150 million on making the movie. Okay, so that seems like Disney spent 150. Did they spend that money in the UK? 150 million. I don't know. Maybe they did. Oh yeah, I think they probably did spend it. So maybe yeah, they put in 30 million. It stimulates the economy. They spent 150 maybe in the economy in the UK. Maybe that's a good thing. Let me know in the comments if I'm missing something from this story, or just let me know. That included 29 million in tax relief, which was invested in the production. Last year, it was revealed that the first 4 series of Netflix TV series, The Crown, benefited from the government tax breaks totaling 60 million, despite being widely condemned for its far-fetched description of the royal family. Sport says scheme benefits the UK as studios use production figures, firms, and staff from this country. Okay, maybe there's a benefit. I don't know. Hopefully they're checking that there is a benefit and that's giving this money away for free. According to the British film industry, before the pandemic, every £1 of tax relief generated, every £1 of tax relief generated £8.30 for the UK economy, even through direct expenditure or creating new opportunities. There you go. So we're putting in £1 and we're getting £8.30 back in the economy. So that seems like it's a good idea. Give these tax breaks. Sources stress that Disney has spent billions on production in the UK since 2019, directly spurring tens of thousands of jobs on projects, including dozens of feature films. The studio has declined to comment on tax relief payments towards making tax. The studio declined to comment on tax relief payments towards making Snow White. Okay. See if there's anything else. Nope, that's the end. So if you like you like my video, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the video, share the video, and check out my links in the description. Support the channel, use my links. Some of them are free, they won't cost you anything, but they'll give something back to me, and my channel will help me just to make content and upgrade the channel and production value. Thank you, like you, love you, bye.